Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a birthday haul. I recently turned 24. What? And that day was also 1 year since I adopted Lucky, my first cat as an adult. And if you want to check out that vlog where I adopted Lucky, I'll put it in the corner of the screen and somewhere down below, whether that's in the description or the comment section. But let's just get into the video. I am very excited. It's a short haul and it's just the doll / toy related gifts that I received. Also, here comes Lucky. Oh, his little face is so cute. I gotta protect my channel mascot though. Oh, hi. Hi, Lucky. I love you. You're my baby. You're my baby. You're my baby. Yeah. I love you. Okay. Go play. So, the first gift that I will be showing is the Ava doll from Unicorn Academy. So this is kind of a continuation of gifts from my Hanukkah haul, so you can also go watch that if you'd like. But I got 2 of the dolls from Unicorn Academy for Hanukkah, and then I got this one, Ava, for my birthday. I think she's really cute. As of right now though, she's probably the one I'm least excited for out of the line, but I still wanted to complete the collection because I do still think she's cute. I'm not typically a completionist when it comes to sets. I usually just get the ones that I like, and I don't just complete a set just for the sake of doing that. However, this one, even though she is lower on my taste of all the dolls from this line, I still think she's very cute. I love her outfit especially. But I'll get more into like reviewing the doll in its own video. But yeah, so that's that. Next up, we have another Unicorn Academy doll, and it's the main character of the show, Sophia. I think she's really cute. Love her hair, love her outfit. Super excited to get her out of the box. And this completes this line of the Unicorn Academy dolls. Now, they have made other ones, but it's this specific line. Like, there's other characters and stuff that they've done, but of this first wave, I now have all the dolls. And I'll link the Dollect page for this line in the description. But yeah, look forward to a series of reviews of each doll. But yeah, now I can show them. I have them complete. These 2 are still in their plastic packaging, but I forget if I said in my Hanukkah haul if these were from Amazon or if I even knew where they were purchased, but these 2 new ones for my birthday are from Meyer. Okay, I'm looking at the Dollect page that I'm linking, and I was very mistaken. I went on that whole tangent about how I'm not a completionist, but I am for this line, but that's not true because Valentina is in this line, and I am not interested at this time in collecting her. So I just have 4 of the 5. And I think it's interesting to compare Wave 1 with Wave 2 because they're basically the same dolls, but only slightly different. They have a new accessory, and then their clothes are slightly different. Like, you can kind of see it on Layla, like the crystal design on her pants. If you look at that versus here, it is actually less detailed in Wave 1, and I actually prefer that. So anyway, that's why I was collecting the older wave, but yeah, back to the video. All right, next up, we have a doll I'm super excited for, and that is this Sunny Madison from Rainbow High, My Fashion Style. I've just admired this doll for a long time. She was on my wish list for my Hanukkah haul, among other dolls, of course, but I did not get her for Hanukkah, so I put her on my list for my birthday, and I got her. So I'm super excited for her. I love the fashions. That's the main thing that drew me to this doll. And even though I don't know if it's a budget body or if it's just how Rainbow High has been making their bodies lately, but she does not have knee articulation. I can't tell if she has elbow articulation. So I look forward to unboxing her in her own video, and I might keep her in box for a while though, because I think the packaging is really cute and I just want to admire her for a while longer before I open her up. But it probably will be a while anyways, because now I have at least 4 videos to do before this one if I'm gonna unbox Unicorn Academy dolls 1 week at a time. So yeah, that is Sunny. Next we have a Polly Pocket. So this was not on my list and I was not expecting it, but I was pleasantly surprised. I think it's very cute. It is a roller skating theme and I really like roller skating, and I love the color scheme on this one, and the character in there looks really cute. So I'm also excited to make a video reviewing and unboxing this. I think it looks really fun. And then last but not least, we have these Warriors blind boxes. So we have the Warrior Cats Mystery Figure Series 1 and the Warrior Cats Mini Mystery Plush Series 1. I also did not have these on my list and was also pleasantly surprised. And just to backtrack a little bit, all the dolls are kind of a joint gift from my mom and my sister. And then my sister picked out the Polly Pocket and my mom picked out the Warriors blind boxes. So, funny story, while my mom was getting these off the shelf, she told me that she saw another person run up to them and be like, "There they are." And she asked them, "Oh, does your kid like Warriors? How old are they?" And they were like, "Yeah, they're 11. And my mom was like, "Oh, well, my kid likes them, but she's turning 24 and she got them as a kid." And she has, I don't know if she shared that I have a podcast about it, but I'm sharing that with you. I have a podcast about Warrior Cats if you didn't know, so I will also link that down below. And I'm actually going to be unboxing these for the podcast as a bonus episode. So how that podcast works is every week I read a chapter of the Warrior Cats books, and I just talk about my thoughts on the chapter, whether that is about the writing itself and the plot, the characters, or if it sparks any childhood memories or just memories from what I think I remember happens next and that type of stuff. And so it's really fun. Right now I'm still on book 1. As you can see, I have the first series over here, and that's what this fancy microphone is for. It's for the podcast. But yeah, it's available here on YouTube or on other streaming services, but the main home for the podcast is on Substack, which is where, if you want, you can pay $5 a month to access bonus content, including the spoiler extended versions of the episode. And that's where I really go into detail, like, oh, I think I remember this character dying or these 2 characters falling in love and that type of thing before it happens in the book. Some of my memories might be accurate, some may not, but I keep them behind a paywall so I don't accidentally spoil the plot for anyone. And on there is also behind the scenes stuff and unboxings. So yeah, right after I finish filming this video, I'm going to film me unboxing these as a bonus episode for the podcast. So if you want to check that out, you can go to the Substack and I'll link that down below. So make sure to check it out. Thank you. But yeah, that is my haul of my birthday gifts. I am very, very grateful to my mom and my sister for these. And I'm very excited to be 24. I cannot believe it. What is happening? Also, as fun as this is, I don't want to pretend like things in the world aren't really bad right now. So whatever you can do to help your local community, make sure to vote, make sure to protest war, and make sure to just spread kindness. And if you want to see more of my political commentary and stuff, you can follow me on Instagram at Charlie Bloomer Music. However, this channel is generally more of an escapism page, but that doesn't mean I want to have toxic positivity and pretend like nothing bad is happening. And my channel is not intended for children, but I feel like because of the nature of the content, kids probably will stumble across my channel. And while I do think it is extremely important for kids to learn about politics and world events, I think I kind of doubt myself about talking about these things. I'm not sure if this channel is the place for that. I do think it's important and I do care about these issues a lot, but I'm still navigating how to go about that. Obviously, it's important to talk about, and I do not want to just be on here pretending like everything's normal when it's obviously not. So anyway, that's a long tangent, but the point is that I'm figuring out how to navigate what things I talk about in what sections of my digital presence, and I don't know. I am on a team archiving news about Gaza. It's on a website called Echoes of Gaza, so I can link that below as well if you want to check that out, and you can also submit articles yourself. So yeah, maybe I'll start including that in the description of every video, even if I don't necessarily talk about it in every video. It can still be there for people to find and learn for themselves. So we'll see. I want to make the world a better place, yet I don't necessarily consider myself to be an activist because I feel like that puts pressure on myself to be a perfect activist, and I am far from perfect. I'm a very flawed human being. And yeah, that's just it. I'm a human who cares about other humans and wants everyone to be safe and happy. So here's to 24, here's to being imperfect, and here's to humanity. I was not expecting to have that long tangent at the end, but it's really been on my mind lately, so I think it is worth including in this video. And it'll also help filter out who my audience is. So I hope you're on the same page as me, or if not, you're open-minded to learning about things and doing your own research and doing what you can. We all have our strengths and the things that we contribute, whether that is art or other things, but that's the power of community. So yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. And I will see you, more like you will see me, next week. Love you lots.